Oh, there. Early April, I ended up buying this 1998 BMW K1200RS. Now, this thing was surprising. I wasn't necessarily looking for a sport touring bike. I ended up falling in love with this one. It is very yellow, but it does grow on you. It is a K bike, so it doesn't have the parallel twin on it, but it is very nice. I enjoy it quite a bit. It has fuel injection, has ABS brakes. It is shaft drive. It has these nice luggage containers. The rear end isn't the ugliest thing in the world for a sport touring, but it would be nice if that was deleted a little bit. These bags are awesome. Unfortunately, you've only got about 1.5 bags though, because you got your little indention for your exhaust over here. Pretty nice little decals. Foot pegs are pretty reasonable. My wife's been on the back of it, but she hasn't rode with me yet. She's still a little scared of it. Seat, I went to recover it and took off the old leather, I suppose, vinyl, whichever you want to call it. They actually attached the foam to that. So I ended up having to put it back on, and it was pretty tore up. And then put this cover over the top of it. Got the cover from HT Moto. It's actually pretty nice. It fits pretty decent. You can see these indentions and grooves here. It's because of where it was tore up underneath. There's no saving that. But all in all, this is a very nice bike. Has Brembo brakes on it. They're not even by breather. Full name Brembos. It's got nice tires on it. They're Shinko, but they actually ride very well. I've rode this in the rain several times, and it's been super nice. Here soon, underneath the oil cooler here, you got this air dam. Plan is to put a couple of LEDs underneath to get a little bit better light output. Light output here is not terrible, but it leaves some to be desired. Got a nice adjustable windscreen. You can adjust it on the fly, but it's a little harder. Pull up here. Yeah, well. It's easier if you're going from the back. It's actually pulled up currently. That was a dumb moment. So, anyway. It's down. It does make the bike look a little more aggressive, but I'm tall, so being 6'2", this brings it up to the top of my helmet. All your switches and levers really nicely laid out. You've got the dual turn signals with your cancel there, your horn, you got low beam, high beam. I've actually got flashers, which I really like. You got fully adjustable handlebars. Your hydraulic clutch, hydraulic brakes. It all comes into a ABS module down in here. Gauges are fairly easy to read. You got your temp, you got all your warning lights, you got your fuel. These light up pretty well at night. It's not too excessive. This bike actually has 59,000, sorry, I know there's a glare, 59,387 miles. So she's been well loved. Right currently, as I've been riding it, I'm only getting about 33 miles to a gallon. I'm really hoping that improves. I changed out the air temp sensor, the coolant temp sensor, the O2 sensor. And the reason I did that is because it was running rich. So hopefully with all of that and all the new fluids that's in her, she does a little bit better on this next run. Show it over here. I'm 54 miles into it. And I'm really happy with it. The mirrors are awesome. The brakes are great. It's fuel injected, so it starts right up and it's great. It's a little more rattly than I'd like. I'm not used to the BMW motorcycles. So got your little warning lights there. ABS flashes until you're moving. Turn nice in. It's got a really nice gear indicator on it and a nice clock that's on all the time. So I have no complaints here. If you have any questions, ask me about it. I'll try to be a little more specific. You've got adjustable handles, brake and clutch, so that's awesome. Everything really is adjustable on this, even your foot pegs. And like I showed earlier, the steering. So anyway, if you have any questions, ask me. I will definitely get into them. Thank you.